On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Have a heart, cuz. Help me out here.
What brings you here?
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
It burns, it does, with every breath.
Pray, sir, have you aught to spare?
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Alms. Alms for the less fortunate.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. I do not understand how 'tis they compel.
Learn your place.
I'm dead on my feet after today's trip.
You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. Time for you to get to work. You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Oh, that...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate. No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
The fundamentals of using a bomb are proper distance, careful. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase!
Make ready. You move to intercept.
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength fractured, buy the curative or have a bit of green varnish. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns?
They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms with which we are connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you on your adventure. 'Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask very well.
A good training regime hones both body and mind.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly. Got to sell off what I can while I'm in
Must
town.
hold out.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Well met. Monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business. Much obliged.
Wait for the news.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. If your plane arisen in certain...
Well met.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Furthermore, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. You ought not to go charging off alone.
Too fast for you.
You must wait. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there. Well done.
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed. I've not much to say at the moment. Good.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Do we report back now? Did you come over here? Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as we've arrived, I see.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
'Tis you! I owe you my life, sir. I truly cannot thank you enough.
Well met. Well met. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We ought to have enough supplies to last us a while now.
Right you are.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Ah, our errand is nearly done. And not a moment too soon.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
"'Twas a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again."
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
"'Tis not brawn and might that win the day, but deft fingers and a light step, as I trust my thievery's shown you."
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Our road was a long one.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me? Well, you best get to it then.
Right, just follow me.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. Follow me if you would. I know the path best travelled.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
That's everything on the list. Let's say we lighten our packs by delivering it all to Sir Marcus. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Could you come over here?
I shall take this.
How convenient. We've already got what we require.
To look forward to, but a long day of work.
Good. We're here.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Well, now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here at last.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
I concur.
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. A trying time for merchants of any ilk. Always a pleasure.
Shopping is such fun.
We ought to have enough supplies to last us. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
I hasten home, were this not my duty.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing. Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
Give no quarter!
I am well aware of the protectors.
I cannot fault you, prowess.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad idea.
A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I will be your shield.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
A decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are no monsters about.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here! Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
Fix this up proper.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information? Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my... I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Gamerworf. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, now I understand.
Hello again, sir. Say, oh, well, if you...
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we?
Do come again. We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
Look, Arisen! The one we're due to meet has finally arrived. I must say, I'd begun to fear the worst.
By your leave.
Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
True enough. Oof, that was close.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we...
Good. We're here. I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new
I have nothing further to add. Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's waiting.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Time to be heading home.
Oi, bring me a... Oh.
It is quiet about these old bones.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Am I to go? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
Strange. I pity those content to live in idleness.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
What luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Mayhap this time I went looking for it.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
We are under attack.
Not bad. Let me assist.
Rogue as I am to deplete our stock of curatives, with little choice without a mage.
There are other matters to discuss, such as...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
You'll not live to regret this.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite mistrust.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. I am ready to attack, Master. Might I be of assistance?
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
You're welcome to take whatever you...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
At once, Master.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Can't leave my post, I'm afraid.
Someone saw fit to camp here, it would seem.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. we are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step. Lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say. These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that boom goes away.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
Haven't you a lantern arisen?
Let us see what you're made of!
Success.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
Captives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon.
One moment, please. I nearly forgot to mention.
Most impressive, Master.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Behold how the stars shine, Master.
It is as you say.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
This place makes my hair stand on end. Should trouble occur, it is my charge to set it right. The quiet day is a welcome one.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Would that I could stay with you forever, Arisen.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Mayhap the force of this torrent could be employed for our own ends.
Haha!
Well done. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
I'll combine my magic with yours, which might cast the spell more quickly.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
So it goes.
I've hold of the arm. Now to bring it down and let it taste our fury. I would be glad of your assistance. It's time we made for the capital, to inform the people of Vernon that the Origin's come.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the valor you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Let me get that.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
These do.
Battle is upon us. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Could seem I've some catching up to do.
Outstanding.
I'll not stand for this.
Huzzah!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Yeah.